Good morning and welcome back to Six Ashes. Today is Saturday the 13th of July and we today are raking and baling the hay. This field will be ploughed afterwards and we'll have a arable crop put in it for next season. The one across the roadway that you saw as we was coming to the end of the breed here, that is remaining a grass field for this end. Over the next few days as we work up towards harvest, we have got a lot of work to do. We've got the sheep that's in the shed to move to the grass field that's directly in front of us now. We have got the fattening lambs to move from the other yard into the shed over here to fatten up, ready for selling. We will have bales to cart and sell. We will have lime to cart over to this farm, because all of this land is going to need a bit of liming. So plenty to keep us busy over the next few days. We have, as you know, we like to show off modders equipment when we get something we come out that we like. We have now got a loader tractor on this farm, a McCormick International B430. It's not without its faults, but it fits in the era we're in pretty nicely. We'll go and show you it when we've finished raking this field and head over to pick the baler up. So yeah, the farm coming together nicely now. We are also, whilst we are on here, we are into July. We need to repay £10,000 of our mortgage. So we are now down to £5,758, but there will be a lot of hay here to sell before the onset of harvest. That will boost our money a little bit. We have milk to sell every day as well, so everything is coming together nicely. That is the grass field that our sheep will go into for this end. I thought we had to buy that, but we don't. It was included in the farm when we bought it, so might as well use it. The shed, as I say, we will put all of the male lambs that are fattening up for the meat market will go in there and fatten up. Yeah, between now and harvest, plenty of work to keep us busy. Some of the work may be held off until the winter time or a wet day. We have got 2 or 3 wet days coming up actually, so won't be able to do anything else on the farm, so might as well get a few of the jobs done. The hay won't be too long before it's all raked up now. and we can get started with the baling. We get them baled, and we can get the bales we need for this farm carted before the rain comes. That will be a bonus. If the hay does diminish a little bit, what we're selling just means that we will earn a little bit less money, but yeah, we will be fine. We shall need a brush tractor down here as well at some point. At the minute we're bringing the 35 over when it needs cleaning up, but that won't happen until next season now, next year, when we get our new tractors on the farm for 1967. Not many breeds here left to rake up, then we'll pop over, pick up the 5000 on the baler. This tractor has just clicked up to 155 hours on it, so we'll see. It does mean, of course, as well, we're buying this farm. The Nuffield will be with us a little bit longer. Lovely summer's day today, 14 degrees air temperature, the ground temperature is at 11 degrees, so crops should ripen nicely. Crops down here, I'm not sure how much fertiliser had got put on them, but we will see how we go with that once we start the harvest. Get ourselves back down to the other end again. I have to say the majors have worked very well on the farm since we first got them. They are coming to the end of their life cycle at the moment. But what we will have in the place of them, we will see whether any new mobs come out before we get to that point, because at the moment looking like next season we will probably buy a couple or three Massey Ferguson tractors, 165s and 175s. But if anything else comes out which fits the era, we may get something a little different. Everything here is gearing up towards harvest now. Looking forward to the harvest. It's good chance then to get the new combine running and show you that in action. As I say, it is a bison, but with it being able to be painted up the colours we wanted for a ransoms, we have turned said bison into a ransoms. Not many breeds left now with the raking before we get the baler out. We will, as we always do, continue on after the video is finished and work the day out. I think by the time we've done another couple of trails after this one, it will be close to having all the raking done. Looks like we're going to run out of hay for full rows and have some shorter rows to do as well. This is all coming together nicely now for us. Plenty of crows flying about. No seeds they can eat to cause any damage on the farm at the moment, so that's good. They will be only getting grubs and worms and helping to keep the pests down. Right, so this will be the last breed back up to the top with the rake, so get this end done, then head up to the top and get that done. Let's get ourselves swung around. Get this end of the field finished off, then we shall pop up the top. Just one trail here, we will get all this put into one trail, what's left. Some of these trails look reasonably thick, so there is going to be a lot of bales by the time we are finished. We will now just back up, tidy that into its row properly. And we'll head in to the top of the field. Get ourselves into position. Fairly big field as well, this one, so should make up £2,000 to keep us going, which we need to do, of course. We're being down to £5,000 now with the payment of the mortgage and the new tractor we bought has really dwindled our money down. We will now drag all this into one trail, I think, again. And it will be time to get the 5,000 out on the baler. This will, there we have it, it's got to the end of there. That has got that done. This tractor does need a good bath when we get it back to the other farm. Yeah, we've got time to show you the farm at McCormick International before we start, so that will be good for that. There we are, switch that off, drop that down, and here is our little B430 on the front loader. It's got an exhaust underslung, which is good, means that keeps the exhaust out of the way of the we will just get that down there. There we have it. We will now, I guess it's missing a bit of aid. Oh, we have got a bale. Already bale 1 is out, although we had got the biggest part of a bale before we started. Won't be too much of the baling before we leave you, but there we have it, another bale. So yeah, we are got fairly thick swaths here in this field. We are missing a bit with it being such thick trails, but we will get ourselves turned around, get that into position there. There we go. Now we will head down. Now we're getting it all in, we're getting used to where we want to be now properly. Just drop that bale there. We will continue on, get all this baled today, hopefully before we finish at 9 o'clock tonight. And when you join us tomorrow, we will be collecting hay. The little McCormick International will be out doing its first job on the farm since we purchased it. There's the next bale. Going to be a good day's work carting all these bales away. long as we can get our bales that we need collected up before the rains come, then we will be doing pretty well. If not, then yeah, well, they'll just have a little bit less hay in them. We get several bales just off the headlands of this, should end up with enough bales off the headlands to what we need over at this farm, and whatever's left over will be good for selling. So hopefully get enough money to sort the mortgage and any wage payments and any interest payments until we get to harvest. We are just around a tree here, so we will just lift the camera up so you don't lose sight too much of us. We will soon be around the headland of this field. Another part there where we've got to get ourselves into this last trail. There we have it. Yeah, as expected, we have got some pretty full swaths. We're not going far before we get a bale, so should keep us in a situation where we can pay wages, fuel bills and interest and mortgage payments. This field will be limed and ploughed and left over winter. I think it's going to be penciled in to be a barley field, I think, next season. Almost back up to the yard again. We'll get that to there. Lift up the baler. Drop the baler down. Now we're back on the field. We will head up this breed to get to the top. And already almost another bale, and we haven't gone far at all. We will get to the top and then upgrade across to the first trail from the cow field and work our way back across this way. Almost another bale already. Yeah, this will conclude our haymaking for this year at least. May have to go refuel before we finish baling, but you won't see that because we are getting close to time to leave you. Tractor does have a lot of revs on this job. On full revs to run the baler. Almost got another bale there before we got out of the trail. We will now get ourselves into this trail. There we are, we've got the bale. That's how close we was to finishing that bale. We'll do 2 more bales and then we will have to leave you, and you may get another couple of bales once we're saying our goodbyes, but we will see. You've seen us raking, you've seen us baling, and you've also had a glimpse at the new tractor that we bought for the farm. We now need to get ourselves in position to go back up here. There we have it. Almost got the second bale now. There we have it. So that is where we're going to leave you for today. We hope you enjoyed part 2 of our haymaking videos. Please give us a like, give us a share, drop us a comment. If you are new to the channel and you'd like to see more of the work we do here, please subscribe to the channel. If you give that bell a ring, it will tell you when we do our farming, when we do our racing. Until you join us again next time, thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye for now.